Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to be attempting the 91st Virtual Ultimate Clash event. For every Ultimate Clash, I always try to refactor my box of everything with team selections of everything. So I'll explain the teams that I use as I go along, everything, and any leftover teams that I haven't used as backup teams, everything. I have 98 characters selected in total. Some of them very new, some of them very old. So let's just hop in real quick and try and speed run this as much as possible for you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So usually for the first event, I always go for the Bardock team. Team Bardock, as it will, which is always basically these units over here. So there you have it, the full Bardock team over here, which that should suffice for the first event. So let's just hop in real quick and head to it. So as the time of recording of this video, Goma just released on Dokkan, if anything. So he is in this box, if anything, as a unit for me to use. So please keep that in mind, if anything. And you can just sub him out accordingly for whatever unit that you want, if anything. So is Damagoku. Damagoku is also here in this box. There. But yeah, that physical Bardock should just be able to kill him instantly. Yeah. Right. There we go. That's one done. Usually the first three stages I try to make it as easy as possible for just me to do without using any critical teams, if anything. So what do we have here? Yeah, because I believe it's the same enemies as the previous Ultimate Clash, if anything, just different typings there. Usually at this point, I opt for the Ginyu Force team, if anything, which has Ginyu, Carnival Ella Ginyu, if anything, and the rest of the Ginyu Force over here. So that over there is the Ginyu Force team that I generally use. We'll hop in as it is right now. So yeah, I'm not going to be playing any animations there, just because of the fact that the Ultimate Clash can be a very long event, so bringing around over here could take you up to over an hour just to do this thing. So for now, I'm just proceeding as normal with this event as I would with any other event. There's a lot of support on this rotation actually there, even for a very weak team that this is. Yeah, they don't even crack 10 million. It is what it is. This is a very old team. We're not gonna bite shoot the horse over here that much with anything. Okay, so that should be the next one, if anything. Cool. Right. That should be that. And then hopping on to level 2 over here. So just thinking about what I could do over here. What I generally do at this point is start running the Dragon Ball Heroes team. But what we're going to do, just to save one of the Dragon Ball Heroes team, is run the manga team, actually. So we're going to run him, followed by him, and then the other manga units, which, yeah, unfortunately, it's for the manga units, because they don't all belong to a single type of category called like anniversary category or whatever. It takes like a little bit of mental capacity to just find them over here. But yes, we would run the manga team at this point over here, just because of the fact that the manga team is not super powerful and is a build-up team. So this is a great opportunity. It's a free team to just get out of the way. Basically, they can do this event quite significantly. So I brought the Prime Battle Goku, LR Goku over here. To help us with this event over here. Hello? Connection? Yes, sir. Connection issues. No way. But yes. So the Prime Battle Goku I brought over here because he's one of the only few type lead super class and extreme classes. There's not much all type leads in the game that are above 70% of anything. So I decided to just run the Namekoku, this Prime Battle Goku, excuse me, so we can get past this events. And this, I believe, is the right spot for the manga team. in terms of difficulty of a boss, if anything to do. Because yeah, you're gonna have shit like this where people are not dodging. You don't want them to not dodge at the level 3 part of anything. And then like super attack effects will actually be meaningful over here, where a lot of people are not immune and shit like that. You can be stunned, etc. And yeah, you see, because these are build-up characters, where they need to get attack received or anything, if you put them any higher, then the damage will not do what this is there. So we try to aim for clearing each stage with one turn with one team, if anything. There we go. So that's the manga team that we have used, if anything. Cool. On to the next one, if anything. So this is where we start using the Dragon Ball Heroes team. So we will use the villain team of Dragon Ball Heroes. So I usually concoct 3 teams for Dragon Ball Heroes, which one is a full crossover villain team, if anything, which we will run here right now, because I just have to figure out. I have to remember what's the 150% lead that I selected for this one. Yeah, I believe it's that one. So there, and there, and there. Yeah, so that's the full villain Dragon Ball Heroes team that I run, which is about 150. Viku's Takura is a crossover category a la 150% lead, which all Dragon Ball Heroes characters fall under this category. So yes, we run it like this, which then we should make short work, because again, this is around the level of that team for how old they are. So yeah, we'll put Evil Saiyaman in slot 1. So I believe, wait, does he need an orb by any chance? No, he does not. There, he just requires the ally to be in the turn. There. And the rest can just follow as per norm. There is support coming from this Time Kai at the end, funny enough. Yep, that should be fine. Yeah, like as you can see, these are very old units. And we tried to get out all of these old unit teams out of the way. They can do this battlefield, the Ultimate Clash event, so that we don't have to look at them again. So this should finish it off over here. Oh, never mind. This should finish it off. There we go. That's good. Waiting. If you don't have a Dragon Ball Heroes team, you can just like minus the team from your selection there. Because I've built this box so that I can actually have extra teams to attempt if I do fail eventually. Right, so Daikaio. So now we're gonna run the other, the second Dragon Ball Heroes team that I usually run. If anything, oh geez, Dragon Ball Heroes. So here, it's either, this is where it kind of is hard to discern, because you could either run the Giant Ape Power one, or you could run the other team. If anything, so generally let's run the Zeta Goku team. Main thing there, which we will run this Trunks here, who has the higher skill lead. So there, essentially. So that is the Dragon Ball Heroes normal team, if anything, that we have over here, which we will run for this part of the difficulty, if anything. Cool. Nice. Oh, we can just launch the actor skill over here, because we actually have all the conditions met. Anything. Let's actually just launch this out of the ether. Get some good damage in. We'll put this Vegeta at the end, of course. We'll leave that Goku on the rotation since he's supporting that Goku. We do, unfortunately, want orbs for this Goku, because he needs 5 or more key spheres to trigger that part of the passive. 7 to trigger the whole passive, unfortunately, which we can't get 7 right here, right now. Not that I can see. Yeah, no, this guaranteed the 5. Then probably later on. Yeah, so this is the team where probably we're not gonna do it in one turn. The Vegeta does do is an attacker at the end there, so we'll see. But yeah, this Goku, funny enough, when this Goku came out, he was actually a solid unit, if Anything. He's not super powerful. He was not breaking the game. He was one of those units about like he was like a miniature Beast Gohan, waiting for the heroes team. That wasn't super restrictive. Waiting, you could run him on like on a God Key team. I say God Key, it's Realm of Gods in Dokkan. Legends terms, yeah. Okay. On to level 3 difficulty over here. So what do we have over here? This is where it gets a bit dicey, if anything there. So, what do we want to do? We probably... Let's get the freeze out of the way, if anything. Piercing egg... Oh, that's a bit... Nah, what about you? That seems better, if anything. Let's do the Bardock one. Because we're going to run the final Dragon Ball Heroes team, if anything. Which is going to be... the Giant A Power Dragon Ball Heroes team, which consists of these 2 Vegito leads, the 2 Super Saiyan 4s, and the older Super Saiyan 4s on this team. Great thing. So that is the Dragon Ball Hero Giant A Power team. Which is the reason why I did select go to the Freezer event, because a lot of these guys are pure Saiyans, and it will trigger that part of Freezer's passive, which we don't want. So yeah, at the very least, will be very mundane for our stuff. I will... Does this Gohan need the orb? He needs to... He has a damage reduction, which is fine. So let's just do this. The boss cannot be stunned, which I think this Gohan does. No, he just massively lowers defense, waiting, which the boss cannot be either. Massively lower defense as well. So do this. So now we'll start being not being able to actually finish this in one turn. We should be fine here. Oh, we dodged it. Nice. Cool. Ooh, yeah, okay. That's a bit more damage. Yeah, we would have died there probably. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, that's why I mentioned that like Dragon Ball Heroes teams are really meant for the previous stage, if anything. That's why I was scared with the manga team breed here, because look at this. Yeah, look at that. We just died. Yeah. Okay. So axe that. Probably what I'll do then is probably use the manga team over here, because the manga team has more defensive mechanics for this part of the fight. Yeah. So we're gonna hop back in. Because now we've used up our Dragon Ball Heroes team. So now we're on to the level 2 teams, if anything, of this event. So we're gonna use a mid to low level team, which is the Future Saga team, which is the Goku Black one, I think. So all of your Goku Black clones on one team. That's what we're gonna pop in over here. So let's hop in with this team, I think. We should still be fine over here, at least, as long as we get our slot 1s. If we get all the people who are not slot 1, okay, that's good. That's brilliant. So now I believe you are a guard, you have damage reduction. So we want you on the rotation. Because you are a debuffer, which doesn't really matter in this fight. Yeah, we think. We will give the Masu his maximum over here. We'll give this Goku Black, actually, let's give him this. Because the guys do trigger some things where they get rainbow key spheres. So let's do this. There we go. Now this should be a way better set, because the Master is invisible turn 1. As invisible as he can be, we think. Very low attack stat there, but hey, it's fine. He can do an additional super, which he did not, unfortunately. Fuck that 70% chance. Yeah, you know when a Dokkan unit is old, but the recent free-to-play unit is doing more than the flippin' Dokkan Fest. Yeah, there you go. Double digit thank you from the clone, the free-to-play unit. Thank you already better than the Dragon Ball Heroes team. That was from a long time ago. To be fair, those are very old teams. There. I'm being too harsh, if anything, for those teams. So I know you are based on how many Rainbow Key Spheres you get, so let's just give you your shit. Anything, because you are honestly a fraud. That physical Goku Black, the clones The free-to-play clones are better than that Goku Black who came out last year, mind you. 2024 unit this is. And the clones that came out this year are significantly better. Because even when he came out last year, his kit was controversial on release. It's not that it was like good. It was very controversial. Because it relies on normals, if anything. And even though he raises attack every single time he does an attack, you get like that way he did nothing that turn. Meanwhile, one of these guys can just shoot out one of their supers and do overkill, basically, the physical rotation damage. And then you have like the STR clone over here, the other free-to-play unit, who can do double supers. And to do 22 million in terms of super attack stats. You can do another one. Yeah, he's at 25 million. And he just hit a number that physical rose will never reach. Look at that. He's now hitting assumable units numbers. If anything. Yes, so. That clone team is devastating, eh? Like if you use it properly. What's funny is that I think, I don't know if they're all on Terrifying Conquerors. That'd actually be nice to check because that could be run with Goma's team. If anything. So I do want to get this this one out of the way, technically. The problem is that the team to use is very skeptical, right? So we're gonna probably use the hybrid same team for this, if anything, which consists of this, and this. There. That's the hybrid same team, which none of them are pure Saiyans, if anything. We are running least Gohan, if anything. So it is very skeptical. I do understand this team is very skeptical, but we just need at least one turn with the int. Reese, one of the 3 powerful allies on this team, if anything. They can actually just one-shot this boss, probably. So hopefully we get our slot ones for this team and we don't get all the non-stop ones of our rotation. Hey, we got it. Lovely. So funny enough, you can actually just do this thing, which I believe will still be fine. Baiting with this case. Technically, if you want to be 100% safe, we would probably just go for put them in slot 1. Baiting. But I don't want to maximize beast since we put him here. So he can do some damage. Anything. Now I don't think they need a Rainbow Key Sphere, do they? Yet. They do actually. No, they do need the Rainbow Key Sphere. Never mind. Apologies. Which does give the Beast God the support. And this guy is actually very interesting. Because technically he's meant for the first slot, if anything. Because he does get that really good damage reduction ability there. He's very good for battle road and stuff like that. But not particularly here. But he should still be competent in this event particularly. Here we go. We should not die here. We have not progressed far enough where this Beast Gohan will sell us anything. I cannot wait for his EZA to come out whenever it comes out in the future and he becomes the best unit in the game again. Like, Jesus Christ. Because think about it, right? You have Goma, right? Who's not the best unit in the game. If this guy EZAs, he's on Goma's team. Because he is a demonic power category ally, if anything. So, like, come on. Like, that's so disgusting. Just to have both of them on the same team. If this Beast God becomes, like, the second or best unit in the game definitively. After his EZA. If this guy does one more super for us, I don't think he can actually because he's only... Oh no, he can? Yeah, he can. Yes. If he crits here, we could possibly finish it. Okay, no. I was being too hopeful there because this Gohan at the end is not gonna hit the attack stat that we need. Yep. We do low attack, which is quite nice. Waiting. Nice. So... Yeah, what do you think there, if anything? Because who do you put in slot 1 over here? Technically, the It Gohan, Ella Gohan, is probably the best one to be over here. Because he at least has a dodge chance and he has where's his damage reduction? If anything. Because he has innate damage reduction and he has damage reduction when he drops below a certain HP threshold. If anything. Here's the flippin' thing, actually. Did I mistake it? Yeah, you know, with 3 key spheres or more, he gets 50% damage reduction. If anything. So probably, yeah. We want him there. As a person, as an option. Then we'll have Lee Gohan over there. Who will never get to 24 key ever. In any conceivable team. Till this day, this guy cannot get to 24 key. It is a disgusting turn of events for him. Yeah. That's fine. Anybody else will probably just die. But yeah, no, that Lee Gohan it's a massive disappointment in the Dokkan history. In terms of the game in general there. Because like what are you doing with him, if anything? Like it just doesn't matter. Okay, so now we have the following characters left, which now we are moving on to the higher difficulty like things. Frieza is technically I think the hardest one over here, but yeah. So you can see our box is trimming down quite a bit, so we could focus more on the teams that we think are gonna do some things. What do you think? So what I'll probably do at this point is start using the let's use the Universe 6 team. What do you think? Over here. Which is the Gal team. Over here. Full Gal team. What do you think? Which... Just thinking real quick. I'm probably gonna... Yeah, I'll probably redact that. What do you think? Because the boss is it, and we have a lot of 8 units on this team. So just to be safe with our economy with it, there, we are going to run the Universe Rep team. If anything. Which is Kaioken Goku, followed by... well, one of these. If anything that we can actually run. Is this a 180% lead? How much is the MVP 17? Yeah, no, sorry. They 180, excuse me. Yeah. These are all not Battle of Fate, by any chance, right? I haven't selected all of it to be Battle of Fate by chance. No. That's not gonna work. Okay. I'll just be cheeky so I could see if I could run Goku Frieza as the lead. But that's not gonna work. So there. We're on that. This one here is kind of like a sketchy team because it's a hit or miss. It's a lot of dice rolls that you have to do with this team. But you still do fine over here at this point. There are a couple of tech units on this team, but I believe it can still be done. Correct. So this Vegeta doesn't need to be in any particular start, he just needs to attack. So we'll leave him exactly where he needs to be, if anything. Okay? So that is 9 key spheres. If anything there. Okay? Which will get him what is that? If it's 9 key spheres, that will get him because every 2, right? They'll get him 4 additional attacks. Is what I think it will. And then MVP 17 support will kick in now. There you go. Now Vegeta should actually hit way harder. 21 million because he's got that unit super attack with the UI Goku there in the middle. Nice. Okay. Vegeta rolled, I'll say evenly. You know, some of them evenly, even though it's a 30% roll that he has to make for every single attack that he does. Yeah, so next turn definitely we'll finish it off with the rest of the rotation. Yeah, this UI Goku is gonna do nothing, unfortunately. Oh no, he does do something. He does also raise allies' defense actually on his super attack effect, which actually can help for the singular rotation. I know these guys can hit. Yeah, they can hit the trade close to. They are just on the cusp of still being a relevant damage number. But like now like bosses like GDC content, everything required to hit above like 25 million bare minimum, just to do meaningful progress damage. Well, we fine here. They got the damage reduction, everything. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful to see. Ooh, he locked them in fucking slot. Lock Yogoku in slot 3, waiting, which means we have to rely on Kaikagoku. Is Kaikagoku going to sell us over here? There's a high chance for him to do that because he only has a high chance to dodge. Okay, he didn't sell us. He's fine. You're alright. Although 15 million, I must say, Kaikagoku, you need to stretch your legs a bit more, please. Yeah. Why? Till this day, I don't know why they didn't give him infinitely stacking attack. It doesn't really make sense at all. They gave hit infinite stack of attack and defense, even in his transform state. This guy doesn't stack attack and defense at all, infinitely. He gets it for like the turn, but that's about it. So what is he even gonna? He's technically good for like the short event there, but like even that too, man. Like he's just a glass cannon that's not a glass cannon anything. Okay, so here we will use the Universe 16. Let's put the gals out, waiting. Because now we can run all the tech people with not much fear, if anything. So yes, let's run this, waiting there. Okay, cool. Which again, this is also a dice roll team. This is a more heavy dice roll team than the other one, if anything, I would like to think. But you do have the LR Caulifla, who is just basically gods. They are really good LR to have dawned upon the game, if anything. So what we'll do is that we'll put the Tech Caulifla at the top over there. Just because, if anything, I think that's still fine. Then what should we do? They don't require a specific key sphere, right? Yeah, they just need to get they just need to get the tray 4 key, anything there. That's all. And then y'all just need to dodge. That's all you need to do. So at least the assignment is understood. Anything for what needs to be done. This maybe we won't because again these gals are like build-ups. So it'll take a bit for them to actually get to a meaningful damage point. Especially these gals over here. Because they do greatly stack attack and defense. But wait, is it greatly or massively? No, it's greatly. Greatly, because they have the same stacking power as the LR Gods and LR GT duo. Who are still relevant, by the way. You can still use them, and they are in this box somewhere. That's fine. Main thing. Yeah, Jesus, Caulifla. Because she needs to get receive an attack first. To actually get 120% attack and defense for like multiple turns or something. Was it for the rest of the turn? I forgot. Yeah, because now she's got a buff. Okay, she does a super. Lovely. She's at 40%. That was 60%. Now she's 40% damage reduction. There we go. It's still such an interesting attack receiving mechanics that they have in a kit. Because like you guarantee to dodge the first attack in all rotations. Then the consecutive attack, if you don't dodge it, the first hit that you take it with 60% damage reduction. And then it defaults down to 40% of anything after that point. So we will probably do this. I think this is fine. We'll put Khalif over there because she just has insane dodge chance potential right now. And then let's do this to get all the key spheres for Kefla. Let's do this. Yeah, Kefla, when she keep up with her easy, man. Yeah, I was all excited all over it because of how much damage this girl was doing. She was doing so much. Like, yes, she became a dodge or die character, but hey, man. She could put out some numbers back then. Yeah, so like unfortunately, this is not a pure state enemy that we fight against, so she can not dodge. It's a 5% chance for her to not dodge, I think it is, because this is a full team that activates a full dodge passive. So she's at 95% or something, 98%. One problem is that the boss is actually healing quite a bit. We need to get these gals actually doing damage. Or beginning to do damage, excuse me. Okay. Hey, nice. There's a decent amount, a couple of supers. What do you think? This Kale does have guard. She's quite old, though. Oh, she did a lot of supers this turn. Did look at every single one of her super chances. Excuse me. Already got super. So we'll be fine here. You can take the normals. Now what? What's the problem? Yes, we'll put them in slot 1 now. What do you think? That's true. And then the gals there in the middle have 90% dodge chance. 90 or 70%? I think it's 90% right now, actually. Yeah, if they're in that slot. And then this gal over here at the end, she does give support, if I remember correctly. Yes, she does give support, if anything. And there is a cauliflower rotation, so that'll actually help quite a bit with the damage on this rotation. You see, now, look at that. Look at that stark difference for her triggering the part of her passive when receiving an attack. Like, she just jumps up by, like, a multiplier of, like, 20, essentially, on her attack stat. It's insane. Cool. Nice, we should be good here. That's good. Oh, where is he gonna super? These guys are always at 20 million. Anything? These guys are this Kale Cauliflower over here. If they at least get 2 turns of solid stacking, man, they are ready, if anything, to tackle the world. If anything. Because once they transfer to Kefla after this, the stat jump will be huge in terms of their defense and attack stat, if anything. It's just that they need those 2 turns, if anything. And it's funny because I remember the time when by like the EZ came out, thing. Well, even before that, what was it? It's like when the first Rezo Brody came out, and we were using them purely because of their 60% heal, if anything, which was so valuable at the time because you needed heals in the fucking fight that you cannot use items for. And it still was true, even for the revamp Brody fight, where you needed heals still. And it's just that they were powerful enough to do damage. What do you think this time? Probably this. I don't want to actually just raise some damage here. What do you think? So I'll put Kefla in slot 1. Let's do this. Yeah, because technically you would put Cauliflower in slot 1, but I want to just get faster damage, probably. This is the fight that we spent the longest time on just because of the fact that the units on this team, there's a few that do damage. I.e. only 3 on this team out of the 7. This is Estia, Kefla, the Flippin, Kale Cauliflower, Tech 1 on the other rotation, and the Ella Kale Cauliflower and Kale. Now, unfortunately, this one here doesn't have the Kale on rotation, so he doesn't get the extra, I think, what is it? Attack and defense on a passive or something like that. He still gets the dodge chance to the team and everything. So, but the other one at the end though doesn't get the Kale buff of anything. She has a Kale buff on rotation thing. Mind you, this is a world tournament unit though, and I think they actually were a solid world tournament like EZA that they've done. Actually, no, not EZA. They gave it a Dokkan Awakening. Excuse me. These guys haven't EZA'd yet, right? Let me just check one of them. No, they have EZA'd. The super attack stat is at the super attack level is at 15, so they have EZA'd. Okay. It's a bit of a shame because like they're basically done right now. If anything, they've met their time. If anything. Now we should finish here after 10,000 years being on this fight. And then we have a lot of team options for the last fight, actually. We have multiple. We have several. Depending on which one we want to use. So we're going to have a blast, if anything, with that. Oh, jeez, come on. I said we were going to finish it right now. Please do damage. Thank you, Jesu, my god. That's a bit of a... That was just so alarming that we were doing nothing there. Okay, right. Then this fight is done with the Universe 16. That's good. Yeah, so of course, I'll still use them at this level because they are a safe team, even though you're rolling dice with them, if anything. They are still really solid to run here. Now for the final boss, which is the Trangsu. The physical one, if anything. Okay? So of course, he gets some stuff when he has the future Gohan present, which thankfully we don't use future Gohan in this entire box, if anything there. Right? So what we are going to use for this team that is here. Oh, yes. Yes. We are going to use the Daimao team, if anything. Right? So, Daimao Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Followed by, which this one here we could probably think about there. Because I think we'll have to use this Goku over here. Which I'll just double check right now, if anything. Just because. It's either that or Glorio, if anything, that I have to use. Yeah. Because are you a Dragon Ball Seeker by any chance? No, you're not, if anything, yeah. You are a demonic power thing. So we're going to have to use Glorio as the secondary leader skill. This one, yeah. Because, yeah, he is demonic power and the secondary leader skills battle with accelerated battle. Which I believe the Goma is demonic power as well. Yeah, he's demonic power, excuse me. So yeah, Goma, Gohan, this in Goku, Daimao Vegeta, and Daimao Piccolo over here. There's the Daimao team waiting there, which is very close to what the real team that I use, actually. With minus the Int Daimao Goku, because of course he's kind of like... His build-up is too slow, if anything. You need to dodge, 5 attacks? And then he has another part where he has to receive the attack or something. If I remember correctly. Forgot. If anything, what's his particular niche? Yeah. We do want Gohan. Oh, I see. Actually, that's very interesting, right? Because Goma is coming on this rotation, which is very interesting. So, this Gohan does need a demonic power every hero character ally on rotation to get that juicy dash reduction and all the bells and whistles there. So, we will of course put him in slot 1. Because he is the safest option there. We'll put Daimao Goku in slot 2. He's not going to get the 90% dodge chance, I think. No, he will. I think slot 1 or 2 that he gets the 30% dodge chance, apart from the intro. And then we'll give Glorious 2-turn support, which will activate. Yes. So we should be 100% safe here, actually. You can do nothing to this Gohan. Nothing. Look at him. Look at him auto farm right there. There's nothing that you could do against him. What a clutch easy A2 as well for the Goma team. Because he is a demonic power character ally. Yeah, I think it was super clutch to have him here. Okay, now we just see Goku to dodge a couple of attacks. Again, I don't want to put in slot 1 just because I wanted to be the Gohan to actually start building up anything. Because we are going to try and float off this this Daimao Goku. Glory over here can start super attacking, although it's not going to do anything. I don't think this guy's attack and defense can be lowered. Oh no, it can be! Okay. Then we've trivialized this fight already. This Glory is going to reduce this guy by like 150% attack and defense. Anything. Next turn, we have the Daima Super Saiyan for Goku with the Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta over there, which is actually a very powerful rotation with the Daima Piccolo. So many Daimos. Yes, sir. Okay. It's very interesting though that they enabled like the Goku Vegeta or Daimao, but Gloria and all are not, and Goma are not, do not have the Daimao prefix on them. They just labeled Goma and Gloria. Right. Let's do this. Because Vegeta is invincible over there. There's a lot of there's gonna be a lot of defense support on it. There's a lot of support on this rotation alone. If anything. It's actually quite insane. Because Piccolo is giving 70% support to everybody right now. If anything. Technically, right now, he's already at 50% dodge chance, if anything. Because the first turn, you want to put him in slot 1. And then, actually, no. Sorry, no. He does have the dodge chance, 70% dodge chance for the first turn. It's just from turn 2 onwards, you have to put him in slot 3. That's the thing. Yeah, that's how he works there. So if not this turn, Goma's gonna finish it next turn. That's gonna be the case. Yeah, try and do that to Daima Vegeta. Matey, you're gonna do nothing either well. There's too much support here going around. Yep. How much is Daima Vegeta? Yeah, he's almost hitting 20 million. Oh, he dodged it. Fuck. There's another one. Who does this one? There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to. I do want to take this Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta around, if anything, just to see like how much tankier he is now with this team that has a ton of support on it, if anything. And he's vulnerable. I actually did defeat GC content with no items with this team, if anything, very comfortably, mind you. Yeah, so. Why is this fucking Trunks dodging now? You're just wasting our time, Trunks. If anything. Oh no, I understand. Sorry, no. He saw that Goma was coming out the next rotation, so he's actually dodging all of these attacks so he can give Goma the opportunity to show his to assert his dominance on him. It's some sort of like BDSM thing, I don't know. Oh my lord. Here's Goma. Right. It's time for Goma to do shit. Anything. We probably want to float off. Yeah, because Daima Goku is still the best in that slot over there. But yeah. So we're gonna do this with Goma and just see him tear up. Anything. Unfortunately, this Gohan only does defense support. He doesn't do attack support for the team. Anything. This gives a lot of defense support, just not attack support. Yeah. Now, Super Saiyan Goku should be built up eventually on this turn. Anything. And over here, we should be good with the Gohan. So that's one attack that Goma received. He's still invincible right here. This again would do. Okay, he dodged that one. They're 29 million. Yeah. Not linked up with a Big Babasa unit, not linked level 10. No attack support on this on this rotation there. What I love about this Goma is that he greatly lowers attack and defense on his 80 key. I love that. And he raises defense for all allies on his 12 key. Like, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful unit. This Goku is not fully built up there, fortunately. Built up partially, as you can see there. Because he can't reach the 25 million attack stat on this team. It just takes him a bit. Well, this Gohan is at 28 million. Wow. Ooh. Gohan. That's auto farming right there. You do another for us? At 30 million. Wow. Defense unit at 30 million. That's beautiful. And we get the KO screen of that, right? Wait, no, I thought there was a KO screen with this Gohan. I always think it's a KO screen with this Gohan because I thought it's like the dead zone like screen or whatever. Fuck, because that's from the Garlic Jr. movie, I think. Right? But yeah. So there you have it with the Daimao team plus Gohan is what this is, if anything. So yeah, here is the battle history. So I will actually go through. I'll just silently open all of these detail tabs consecutively, if anything. So yeah, running the. I wish I could show like the entire history, like just all the teams, just flat out over here. So here, Bardock team as the first team for Devilman. The Ginyu Force team for Katopesa. For Yamcha, we use the Evil Dragon Ball Heroes team over here. For Goten Possessed, we use the manga team, including the Prime Battle LR Goku over there. Then we have for the Grand Supreme Kai, we use the Super Type Hero Dragon Ball's Heroes team with Xeno Goku and Trunks. For AGL Bardock, we tried to use the Jaite Power Dragon Ball Heroes team. So what I'll probably do then is probably swap the usage of this for one of the previous two teams, if anything. Probably the manga team I'll put in this place, if anything, just because they have more defensive options than this Jaite Power team. Or you can even run the other Super Type Hero Dragon Ball Zero team because they actually have more defense options as well. And so we ran the free-to-play Goku Black team with all the clones, if anything over here. For the first for Frieza, I ran the Hybrid Saiyan team so that we don't incur that pure Saiyan buff for Frieza. We just have to powerhouse through it. That's all it is. For the Ultimate Gohan Piccolo, we ran the Universal Rep team with Kaioken Goku and UI Goku as our leads, everything. If you don't have Kaioken Goku, you can just use the Reps Universe 7 or the Anniversary Vegeta or one of the other Reps units because they all pretty much have a very similar leader skill that you can exploit. For Sonal and Perina, we use the Universe 6 team, the Gal team, if anything. So if you want this to go faster, because this team just guarantees you like a safety net. If you want it to go faster, you could probably use a Universe 6 team with hit on it, if anything, just to make it go faster. And then of course for the Super Saiyan Trunks, we use the Daima team plus Gohan with the new Goma, if anything there. And if you don't have Goma or the Daima Super Saiyan for Goku, you can use the free-to-play Daima units, if anything there. They are very good. Still, if anything. There you go, what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I should catch y'all next time. Peace!